versus battles. Tab, join. So black, blue, white, deck 1, and deck... I have no idea what these are. Let's go with... Sure, deck 1 seems great. I'm sure it's awesome. Alright. So you know as much about this deck as I do. It's apparently green-white, so that's cool. Alright, lost the die roll. Well, I have green and white, so I guess we'll probably stick with it. A little too heavy on lands, but yeah, it's fine. We'll go with it. Sure, Elite Vanguard's good. Going to be taking a little bit of damage here, because I'm probably going to play my tap land first. Yep, and we're getting flooded already. So the plan here is to play my Orchard Spirit and then play my Skirmisher, because while that may seem, not I say counterintuitive, but I don't see myself blocking this thing anytime in the near future regardless. And I'd rather be blocking it with a Skirmisher that did some work rather than, you know, something else. Well... So I take 3, then 3 again. So I'll be down to 11 before I really get to do anything. Ugh. Kind of mana flooded, but yeah, we're going to stick with the plan. And obviously we can hope for Might of the Masses to be doing something at some point. Okay, multiple Vanquishers. Vanguard, sorry. So this seems a 2/2. Not really where I want to be. Well, that 5 drop. I'm gonna. Oh, I have the mana for it, but I don't see myself getting to it. We, of course, are not going to trade here. I hope, yeah, he goes for it, which I would too. Now, one bad step here for me would be if he gives this 3/4 flying. Like his as a combination I won't be able to stop, but so far so good. That's interesting. Alright. Alright, we're going to slowly but surely try and make ourselves, make our way back into this. So, go ahead and do that. Do that. Confirm. So the interface for this game is really well done. I know there are issues with it, but you know, for players that aren't overly familiar with how cards work, they give a lot of information on the cards that really help. So I do appreciate that. Okay, so he's finally got his red, which makes me think he's got a lot of red cards in hand. That's correct. I'll do that. Confirm. Stop timer. Reprisal. Okay. More blockers is good. More blockers is very good. So I'm not going to get any value out of that guy. Except for the fact he's a 4/4 blocker. Which of course is perfectly fine. Yeah. Do I see myself blocking with this guy? Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, more red land. See if he attacks. Alright, he's offering up to trade. It's interesting. Well, we will definitely accept the trade. You thought about something. Cool. Alright, what else we got? Oh, that's an interesting card. Oh, we'll play our land. I want to block with this. Become a 2. That's a 3/3. Again, I'm not going to be attacking, so we're just going to go through the attack step. And then we'll play our Sunblade Elf. Don't see myself using this. Do think I want to use this though. So I have a decent... That's pretty cool. I have a decent amount of offensive capability with the Sunblade Elf in play. So again, is he going to attack? I don't think so. I'd be surprised. Okay. That's actually kind of interesting. Not great, but interesting. So we will play it. And I think we have to get aggressive. So we're going to attack with both of these. So our opponent's on a 3-turn clock at this point, assuming that I can maintain this. He has burn that could remove the blocker, which gives him a free 3 damage attack. That's obviously quite a good line. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figured. So he does get 3 damage in. Oh, he's gonna get aggressive. All right. He's got 1 card in hand. I'm at 2 life. So It happens. And you have a burn spell, I assume. Assuming, you know, if he didn't have a burn spell, then the attack actually is going to be to go in with the Sunblade Elf. Only, because if he gives this guy flying, then that's instant kill. So we're going to confirm that. I have nothing else to do with my mana, so I'm also going to do this. Continue. So if that's a burn spell, we lose. Yep, Twin Bolt. Good games. So one thing we're going to do real quick, options. I'm going to turn down the audio just a little for me because it's a little loud during game. I don't know why it gets so loud during game, but it sure does. Okie dokie. So, see. Yep. They were pretty good draws. I figured you had red in your hand because you weren't casting spells for a couple of turns there. So, once you start getting your Boros... Yep, good games. Once you started getting your Boros Guild Gates, I figured that was probably going to be where you'd start getting some value out of those cards. But yeah, didn't see any misplays or anything, so good job. Let's see, what can we do archetype-wise? Or should we just build a deck from the collection? Maybe we should do that. Let's see if we can fix deck 1. Actually, what the hell is deck? What is this? Alright, it's kind of interesting. Glad to play, Rhino. It was indeed fun. Enjoy having random decks and figuring out interactions. Let's see if we can do anything with this deck. Maybe we can make it better. So that's rarity. So let's see how many black cards we have to play with. Well, Bone Splinters is quite good. We have a new Twin Winds Elite, which we can put in here. That gives us another dude to make Bone Splinters even better. So let's put a couple of Bone Splinters in. Exile an elf from your graveyard, gets +3/+3 until end of turn. I'm not sure how I feel about that card. Again, not a great card. It is an elf. Gets the elf bonus. I think we'll leave it alone because of that. There's also an elf. That's a pretty bad card, but I can see why it's in there. Not sure. Block by more than one creature. I like this landfall thing, but that's really expensive. Probably going to drop that out. Removal's at a premium, so I guess we'll leave that alone. This is alright for a ramp spell. It's kind of weak, but maybe I'll leave it alone for this second. Sure. Sure. That seems fine. Sure, it's an elf. Alright. So, I think Monvuli Acid Moss I think is gone. And I like the Priest. And maybe I cut one of these, because we have 2 bone splinters as well. Yeah, I'm not sure how fast the format is, so we'll leave it alone for the second. Child and Knight is alright. We could certainly look at replacing that if we have anything better. Actually, we'll pull it out for right now. Let's stick with elves. Let's see if we can push the elf thing a little further. We may be able to. There's another dead bridge. I'm not sure how much I love elves that much anyway. Zombie giants. This thing is awesome. Hard not to want 2 of those. It's not elf. Maybe you can pretend that the demon is an elf. Okay. So, let's look at green. Don't see Evolutionary Leap being great. Do want to make a deck around that. I've yet to do that in Standard, like on Tabletop. It's a card that really interests me. I was a Birthing Pot player back in Standard when it was legal. Did a lot of obnoxious and horrible things. And then in Modern I played Pod also. And now I'm playing Abzan Company primarily as my Modern deck. Undercity Troll. I don't think so. Definitely want this. And that's not going to trigger. Don't think we need any ramp. Don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. Wild Instincts is a good card if we have the size of creature. Even then, it still might just be a good card. Think... How many combat tricks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a pretty crappy combat trick. 4. Only 4 combat tricks. I don't think I want to be removing any of those. 3-1 for 3-3. I think that might be the weakest card. I think I want the removal instead. Alright, so does it give us stats? It does give us stats. Okay. Does it tell us anything outside of this? What's this? An avatar. I guess we should probably choose something more appropriate than that Jace looking thing. I think we probably want to use the elf. That would make sense. Where is she? There she is. And we'll give her... That's not a particularly exciting forest background. A better forest background? Not really. Put her in a swamp. That's kind of fitting, right? Oh, it's like kind of a green swamp. Yeah, there you go. That'll work. And we'll be, you know, somewhat descriptive. Okay, so it doesn't really tell us anything like how many mana symbols of a certain color we have. Oh wait, maybe it does. Yeah, 23 of 15. Okay, cool. And then, or is that just land? Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm guessing that's probably mana symbols. Okay, so we've got 10 to 7, which is good. Yeah, the mana base looks fine, actually. Welcome back, Raina. Let's see how this deck does. Save changes. Let's go back. Let's play, how are we going to finish quests? Let's test against the AI, because then I can pretty much guarantee myself extra 5 points to go to the store. Battle mode. If we solo, do we get... Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright. We'll see if my deck is any good. Let's go difficult. Let's go hard. Let's see how hard actually is. No guarantees it's actually hard at all, but we'll see. I am playing against creepy Witcher-style elf chick. Okay, got it. So my plan with this series is probably to try and stream once or twice a week for 2 hours at a time. And then hopefully we're going to go through the process of, you know, maybe finishing quests, buying some packs, improving decks, going online, playing random people, you know, all that sort of fun stuff. It's just, it's a decent hand. It's alright. Can't really play much, but I can live with it. I also get to draw a card. Yeah, I'll keep that hand. And then obviously I want to try and break it down into video on demand stuff on YouTube so that it's going up every... That's awkward. Kind of awkward that I have no planes. I wonder if I should just put in one plane just for this guy. I don't know, maybe. No particular reason not to play the Woodland Cemetery first. It comes into play untapped next turn regardless. And I have nothing to do with Bone Splinters, so we'll play with that. Playing against green-black, are we? Alright. Fair enough. What we got? It's a ghoul. It's a shambling ghoul. Okay. Really hope she plays an enchantment. That would make my life a lot easier. Okay, so again, nothing really to play. That would make me need to have 2 mana open. So we're going to Guildgate it up. And we have no reason to play anything in the second main, so we'll play our Sunblade Elf now. There's a possibility I could have wanted to Bone Splinter this ghoul, but I just don't think that's all that exciting. What we got? +2/+0 when the creature... Okay, well, we're gonna be killing that guy. He is pretty sure here. Get ourselves a 2 for 2. Yep. Well, I could Reclamation Sage that. That might be better, actually, because then he doesn't get to draw a card off of it. I will not block. Okay, double green's more important, but we already have it. Triple green is a possibility, though. So we will play the forest. Then we will Reclamation Sage. And then we will attack with this guy. So Abzan Elves is a possibility just because it makes this guy so much better. So that's something we should probably look at. Sure. They're a little starved of mana, so that's good. I see no particular reason to block. Okay. Swamp is obvious. Now. I'm not feeling entirely I don't particularly feel this needs to happen right now. I think I'm okay with not doing that. So what we're going to do is attack with both. Do we have a trick if he does block? Okay, he is blocking. That's interesting. Since he blocked, that makes me feel like our best bet. I don't want this removed without value is the problem. I think we're gonna... Nah, we'll play it. I can't afford not to have the mana usage be efficient. If he manages to remove it, that's fine. Hopefully I'll draw something that's not a land. Okay, Timberback Wolf is fine. Yeah. Don't know why I need to click continue for you to put your wolf into play. More land. Great. So, what we will do here is attack with both. Again. Let's see what he does. Okay, good. That is acceptable. So, we get to make this guy +2/+2. And I'm okay protecting this guy. I think that's fine. And... he hasn't played any creatures recently. But that means he's either got no creatures, or the creatures he has are very, very good, or at least significantly better than a 2/3. So I think I'm going to save Bone Splinters. Even though it isn't a bad trade in order to kill 2 creatures and get some efficiency out of it. Okay, so we do have a good reason to kill it next turn at least. Because that is costing him his turn. I do take 4 damage, but I'm going to be able to swing back for 4 and Bone Splinters with the elf afterwards. What we got here? Oh, I love this card. I love this card a lot. And we get to do everything we want to do. Awesome. That's so cool. Alright, so Forest, continue. So he isn't likely to be able to do much about this, which is fine by me. Then we will play that guy. And I think at this point it is correct to do this, because it is a 2/2. So we will choose to destroy that guy and sacrifice that guy. So now I'm feeling in a pretty dominant position. Obviously the mana screw on that side is pretty relevant. But I don't think they're going to be able to effectively deal with this board as is. Now I am taking damage, so I do have to win. So that is something to keep in mind. I could have sacrificed this to the Bone Splinters, but I felt that I wanted to push the clock, which obviously having 10 damage is somewhat helpful in that regard. So continue. We will attack with everything. Should use the attack all button. And then we'll do that. No particular reason to play a land. Cool. That's fine. Everything on my board is lethal, so we're okay with that. So despite having a lot of land, that went okay. And I would say that hard in terms of AI is an interesting description of it. Cool, but I did what I wanted, which was that I wanted to get another pack. Which is what we're going to do. Confirm. Alright, let's see what we get. Another guy's revenge. You can probably tell by the thrilled sound to my voice exactly how thrilled I am to have a second guy's revenge. Alright, anyway, did we get anything else interesting? So we got a 2/2 double strike for 3. We've got put target creature card from a graveyard into battlefield under your control for 5. That's kind of interesting. And Dragon Fodder, which is obviously very good in mono red or red black or red white or anything with red, really. It's pretty good. And we've got a Ring Warden Owl, which is just an incredibly expensive flyer for the flying deck, which I will probably never play again. And the Fairy Miscreant, which is, well, it's a card. It costs 1 mana, so it does have that. Cool. All right. Well, I am going to say that we'll end the stream there. Again, my plan is to try and stream a couple of times a week. Probably Wednesdays and Thursdays will be consistent days that I'll probably try and do this. And then I will turn around these videos and turn them into VODs so that they sit on YouTube. So if you like this content or would like to follow or whatever, click the follow, subscribe, whatever social media platform of your choice recommends that you do. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. This is Sanlumiere. Take care and goodbye.